into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep, stretching wide. Perfect love realized here with you. Come on now. Now this love is for real. You will never let go, never let go. Oh, and it's more than just words. Love beyond my control, out of control. Hands up. This is real love. This is real love. Say this is real love. This is real love. Oh. Come on and say. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love. This is real love. In your heart, I am found. I want you. I want you. You won't let me down. You got me. You got me. No time is for real. You will never let go. Never let go. Oh, and it's more than just words. Love beyond my control, out of control. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart to the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love. This is real love. Oh. Come on, y'all. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. So this is real love. This is real love. Oh. Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. 1, 2, 3, jump! This is real love. This is real love. This is real love. This is real love. Oh. One more time, we say. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart till the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love. This is real love. This is real love.
I love to worship because it is a time where we can connect with God. So right now, let's spend some time connecting with Him.
The weapon may be formed, but it won't prosper. When the darkness falls, it won't prevail. 'Cause the God I serve knows only how to triumph. My God will never fail. Oh, my God will never fail. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. Oh, hey.
Hey GV Kids, I'm Pastor Dylan and I do a lot of our media production. And did you know that all adults used to be kids? Did you know that? We all used to be kids. That's right. I used to live at home with my parents, and I remember when I was a kid, my parents told me that if I didn't eat my vegetables for dinner, that they were going to become my breakfast the next morning. And because of that, I've had broccoli for breakfast. Have you ever had broccoli for breakfast? It's not my favorite breakfast. Especially when it's leftover broccoli and it wasn't even like this morning's broccoli, it was like yesterday's broccoli. It wasn't really good. But I'm appreciative today because my parents have taught me that it's important to eat good foods. It was because of that that now I eat healthier foods. And it helps me remember that, hey, it's important to keep my body healthy. You see, it's not only that, but it's so many other things that my parents taught me when I was a kid. And I'm so grateful for the lessons that my parents have taught me. And many of you have incredible parents that teach you incredible things, teach you lessons that you need in life. And you know, those parents, sometimes they're your actual parents. Other times, maybe it's your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, maybe it's, you know, a friend's parents, whoever it is that you're like, man, they teach me so much and I've learned so much from them. They make me a better person. Whoever that is, I want to give a quick shout out to them. In fact, I want you to think for just a moment, what is one of your favorite memories with them? What is one of them? Just one memory. Remember what your favorite memory with them was?
What's up, everybody?
Hello, kids.
Well, it's good to see you guys. And you know what? Today we're talking about parents.
That's right, we love parents.
Yeah, our parents are pretty cool, aren't they, Coco?
They're so cool. My mom is the best.
That's awesome. And my mom and dad are awesome too, but I also spend a lot of time with my grandma. She takes care of me, and she's kind of like a parent too. I spend a lot of weekends with her. Yeah, so cool. All right, well, let me tell you something. Guys, my grandma is so cool. She gives me all the candy I want. Check out this picture. Check it out. See all that candy like Skittles and Nerds and Twizzler? Oh man, they're all so good. Yeah, grandma doesn't eat candy though. She eats carrots.
Well, probably because her teeth are on her lap.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true.
That's true. My mom is so beautiful.
Nice.
Look at this picture of her when she was just a wee lass in the jungle.
Wow. Oh man, that is a cool picture.
She's beautiful.
Yeah. Whoa, that
And
fur.
then she had kids.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. She's still beautiful.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. Let me tell you something about my Mima, my grandma. She loves movies, especially old ones. You know, the ones in black and white.
Yes, I love old movies.
Yeah, she loves to watch movies all the time, and I get to watch them with her. And we drink soda, and we eat snacks. It's so good. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Did you know what?
What?
My mom always makes sure that the bugs are not in my fur.
Oh, okay. There's bugs
Sometimes we get
in
bugs.
your fur. Okay. Yeah, that's.
Don't be scared, Leonard.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I don't have any right now because my mom gets them out.
Well, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
There's a
wow.
picture of her with my cousin.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's something. All right, that's cool. Nice. All right. Let me tell you about my Mima. Mima and I, we play hide and seek. And,
love hide and seek.
and she always lets me hide, and then she can never find me. She says, Leonard, after like an hour of me hiding, and then she eventually finds me.
You're a very good hider.
I am.
Have you ever played in the jungle?
No, I haven't.
We should try it sometime.
Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
You know what my mom does?
Okay, why?
She gives us lots of hugs.
Oh, okay. I like hugs too.
Yeah,
That's
look
cool.
at this picture.
Oh, nice. That sounds like
She's
that's like a good hug.
Hugger.
Yeah, that's really, really awesome. All right, let me tell you something, Coco. My grandma, Mima, she bakes cookies. In fact, I have some here to share with you. Can I go get them?
Yes.
All right, hold on.
I love cookies. It's exciting. Leonard, bring the cookies. Wow.
There they are. They're
Delicious.
freshly baked cookies. But the pan wasn't hot anymore, so.
Ooh, I can smell them.
Yeah, does it smell good?
Delicious.
Yeah. Mima
my mom
made
does?
those. Yeah, what?
She finds us bananas.
Okay, bananas.
You want some?
I want some bananas, yeah.
Get some.
Okay. Wait for the bananas and cookies. And
Check it out.
what? Whoa, that's a lot of bananas.
It's a lot of bananas.
Wow, that is so cool. Well, You want to eat some bananas and cookies?
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you later. Your parents are probably pretty cool too, like ours are.
They're probably pretty good.
Yeah. And make sure you guys are awesome to them because of how cool they are.
That's right.
All right, guys. Catch you later.
Bye.
Let's chow down. Come on. Yeah. Let's get some of these cookies and banana.
Have you thought about your favorite memory yet? What is your favorite memory? Okay, so I have a few favorite memories, but most recently, I just spent some time at my first ever live baseball game. That's right, I went to my first serious baseball game. It was an MLB game. It was the Diamondbacks and the Marlins. I sat in the stadium. My parents bought my tickets. We hung out, we ate, we had a great time, and I loved hanging out with them at the baseball game. Honestly, one of my favorite memories of things that I've done with my parents and just spend some good quality time. So, even when you're an adult, sometimes you just gotta hang out with your parents, They're cool, they're fun, and they buy you free things. Everybody likes free things, right? But what is something that your parents do to love you? They do these things just because they love us. They like to give, they like to share because they're our parents. Whether they're your real parents or your grandparents, your aunts, uncles, whoever it is in your life that is that person for you, how is it that they love you? In fact, we're gonna talk about a Bible story here of an incredible love of a father. You see, there's a story in Luke where there's a prodigal son. And what that means, prodigal son, it means there was a son who left and then he returned. And as he came home, his father embraced him. Even though as he left the house, it was really rough and he left and it wasn't good, but his dad rejoiced when he came back. Why? Because even though his son had made a bad decision, he loved him. That's not even the complete story. Pastor Beck is gonna tell the real story.
Hey everybody, it's Pastor Becca, and today we are talking about the parable of the lost son. What's a parable? It's just a story. Jesus loved telling stories to teach us lessons. But let's do something a little bit different today, and I think I'm gonna need some help for this one. Hey, Pastor David, will you come help me?
Did you call me?
Yeah, hey Pastor David.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Do you accept the challenge?
Okay. Yeah, I guess I accept the challenge. Yeah.
Great, okay. So here's our challenge.
Okay.
We are going to tell the story of the lost son in under a minute.
Okay.
And bonus,
Yes.
you have to act it out. Are you ready?
Okay.
Pastor David.
I'm ready.
All right, think about it for a minute. You know the story,
Okay.
right? Okay?
Okay, let me take this off.
So I'm gonna start our timer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
On your marks, get set, go. See, there was this guy, and he had two sons. And one of the sons wanted all of his money right now.
Hey, Dad, can
And
I
he
have all
was
your
like-
money?
Yeah, he was like, Dad, give me all the money right now.
Yeah.
And the other son said, hey, I wanna stay and work for you, Dad. I'm gonna stay here. And so the one son stayed, but the one who wanted all of the cash said, I'm out of here, I'm leaving. And guess what he did? Guess what he did, Pastor David?
See ya.
He spent all his money. That's right, he spent it all. He spent it on clothes, he spent it on food, he spent it on jewelry, he spent all his money. And guess what happened? He lost all of his money, he spent it all, and he ended up sleeping with the pigs. And that is disgusting, everybody. So he slept with the pigs. Look at him there, oink, oink. So he slept with the pigs, and then he said, I gotta go home. So he went home to his dad, and he came running down the pathway, and the dad came running to meet him, and the dad was like, son, I'm so glad you're home. And he gave him a big hug, and one of his fanciest robes, and put a ring on his finger, and he was like, I'm gonna throw you a party. And that's it. Whew. Pastor David, you did it. Nice job.
Thanks.
And
Appreciate
that's
that.
the parable of the lost son. But we did leave out an important part.
What's that?
So the son who stayed behind was like, yo, Dad, why are you throwing the son who left this giant party? I've been here the whole time. And the dad said to him, everything I have is yours. And that's what we're going to be learning about today in the story of the prodigal son.
So the prodigal son took all of his father's money, all that was his, and left and ran off. Look, sometimes we don't make good decisions. Sometimes our parents are trying to teach us things and we think that we know better or that we know differently or we choose something different. Sometimes we fail. And so the prodigal son left home and then he ended up sleeping with pigs. Isn't that gross? Could you imagine sleeping in mud with pigs? I mean, it'd be fun for like a minute to like lay in the pigs and play with the pigs and like, splash mud. But then it would get cold or maybe hot if it's really in the summer. And then pigs really smell. So I feel like it probably wouldn't take very long before you'd start to smell. And there'd probably be a lot of flies, and that's all pretty gross, right? So the prodigal son decides, I think I've made a bad choice. I think despite the fact that my parents loved me, that they tried to teach me something, I think that I made a poor decision. And what's incredible about the story is that he decides, I'm gonna go home. And it's at the risk of thinking, what is my dad gonna say? Am I gonna be in trouble? Is he gonna yell at me? Is he gonna be mad? Like, am I gonna be grounded? Like, what's gonna happen? But he went home anyway, knowing that regardless of whatever his father decides, he knew that his father would still love him. And the truth is that we have people in our lives who love us, and we're grateful for them, and we're appreciative of them. But their love is just a small reflection of the real love, the true love that comes from God. Because while we have parents here on earth, whether they're actual parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, whoever, but we also have a Father in heaven, and his love is perfect. The love of our parents often falls short because they're people. But God's love, the Father, always accepts us back. Even when we've made a poor choice, even when we've walked away. See, the story of the prodigal son is the story of each and every one of us and our choice to return back to God. And our parents, they get to do their best to love us. And we enjoy that. We love them in return. We honor them in return. But the one true God loves us the most and accepts us back regardless of whatever decision it is that we've made. In Luke chapter 15, verse 20, it records the response of the prodigal son's father, who says he rushed out to him, that as he saw his son coming home, he literally ran out to him and met him out in the field and embraced him, hugged him, kissed him, and was so grateful that he was home. When we choose to go back home, when we choose to say, God, I know that we've made a mistake, but will you forgive me? God rushes out and meets us there. We're grateful not only for God, but also the parents in our lives who love us despite the fact that we make bad choices sometimes. Whether it's a bad choice in school, whether it's a bad choice at home, whether it's a bad choice when we're hanging out with our friends. When we run home to our parents, God says, I love you regardless. Welcome home. So just a few last things. As our job as kids, our job is to just listen, first of all, to our parents, but then also to love them in response. Not only our actual parents here on earth, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whoever that is for us, but also God, who with loving arms welcomes us home. So how do we do that? Those are the questions I want you to think about. How is it that you love your parents? How is it that you honor them? How is it that as your parents have loved you, you choose to love them back? Maybe it looks like spending some time with them. Maybe it looks like telling them that you love them. Maybe it looks like finding a way to give something back to them. Whatever it is, think about right now. Here's a few questions to ask for yourself.